War of the Worlds becomes War of the Words for Tom Cruise. Hey, everybody, I'm Patrick Stinson.
And I'm Juliana DePandy. Hollywood's newest power couple blasts through the Big Apple for an over-the-top premiere, but Tom also fought his own war with Today host Matt Lauer. It was pure fun at the New York premiere of War of the Worlds, but things turned serious when Tom sat down with Matt Lauer on the Today Show. Tom defended himself regarding those infamous comments on Brooke Shields, psychiatry, and drugs, while Katie watched in the wings.
The thing that I'm saying about Brooke is that there's misinformation, okay? And she doesn't understand the history of psychiatry. She doesn't understand in the same way that you don't understand it, man. Here we are today, where I talk out against drugs. Do you know what Adderall is? Do you know Ritalin?
The difference is this was not against her will, though. But this wasn't against Brooke's will. But aren't there examples where it works?
Matt, you don't even, you're glib. You don't even know what Ritalin is.
Then the debate continued on to the topic of Scientology.
Katie has mentioned that she is embracing, or at least exposing herself and opening herself up to Scientology. At this stage in your life, could you be with someone who doesn't have an interest?
Scientology is something that you don't understand. It's like you could be a Christian and be a Scientologist.
And on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, Tom's first wife, Mimi Rogers, who doesn't practice Scientology, but first introduced Tom to the religion, defended him on that other topic, Katie.
He and Katie fell in love, they're getting married. Why is this in the news? Why is this a big deal?
Because he doesn't drive a bus. You know, why does everyone think
Maybe
he's
they
fake?
fell in love and they're getting married.
Do you think that's it? Do you think
that's it.
Oh, really?
While Mimi spoke to Craig, Tom was with David Letterman on The Late Show. The two chatted about his latest film and the water prank.
The guy's a jerk.
Apparently, it's water under the London Bridge. Still, Dave was not satisfied.
Anything else going on?
I've never felt this way. She's, I don't know what happened.
How long have you known the woman?
I think about 10 weeks ago.
And then after you met her and had your first date, and as the relationship progressed,
then I asked her to marry me.
I'm more interested in the between. Is Katie Holmes here?
No, Katie's not. She's getting ready because we got the premiere right now.
Oh, the premiere is tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to leave here and then go right to... I always come to David Letterman and then I go to the premiere.
Well, I'll go up and check my email for the invitation.
Well, Dave was not in sight, but it was a star-studded premiere. Looking lovely in turquoise, Katie stood by her man, as always, for support and some lovin'. Tom's main man was by his side, too. It looks like that relationship couldn't be better. And while it's the last leg for the film's worldwide cruise, it looks like Tom's on his last leg as well.
I'm feeling slightly jet-lagged. At this very second, I'm just feeling a hint of it. But I've had a lot of fun.
As far as the water in the face incident, Tom Cruise will not press charges against the prankster who squirted water in his face at his London premiere.
Out right now.
We all know Paris is marrying Paris, but just exactly who is Paris, the guy Paris? Paris Hilton. We've been watching her closely since she got popular on the party scene 4 years ago, and since then she's been popping up everywhere. She's practically a household name. But what's up with that other Paris? You know, the guy she plans to marry?
He's just a good guy for once who loves me for me and treats me like a princess.
Well, that's fine, Paris, but we decided to do some checking of our own. Name, Paris Latsis. Age, 27, according to some sources. Ancestry, Greek. Net worth, $7.5 billion. Occupation, well, while Paris Hilton already has a few careers going, hubby-to-be is reportedly a student studying to be a movie producer. Life and Style magazine has more.
Mr. Paris was content to be a playboy, but now that he's been hanging out with Paris and going all to the movie premieres, he's decided to study film and television and be a part of her world.
He just loves me and he's really supportive and I'm just so happy.
Happy? Who wouldn't be? To have a fiancé who owns a 184-foot yacht named Paris, naturally, with 2 decks, 9 staterooms, a formal dining room, jacuzzi, and staff of 11. And when they're not hanging out on it, it rents for just $400,000 a week. And then there's the $12 million mega mansion he bought her in Beverly Hills.
They, of course, have their own prerequisite of maids and butlers and chefs and the nannies for Tinkerbell and the other pets until they have their own little family, baby Paris.
Not to mention round-the-clock security. A few years ago, the Latsis family was reportedly the victim of a blackmail plot by a Greek terrorist group. And we can't help but notice that Mrs. Paris seems to be doing the red carpet all alone. So is Mr. Paris a shy guy?
Well, he's not an arm piece for Paris. He's very much a macho Greek. He's her anchor. He's being supportive. He's letting her be the star, her shine. That's why it's working.
In just a bit, we're going to dish the wedding details, the place, the dress, and the honeymoon.
Herbie Fully Loaded out right now is Lindsay Lohan's biggest movie yet. As her career slams into overdrive, Samantha Harris gets the lowdown on the movie and the rumors from Lindsay and her mom.
Hollywood Boulevard was packed for one of the hottest premieres of the summer. I'm Samantha Harris at Herbie Fully Loaded.
Thanks for coming.
Lindsay got giddy over the love her fans were showing.
I'm kind of in a strange headspace right now. I don't know what to do or where to go.
The starlet's a little overwhelmed by all the frenzy.
It's a lot of pressure because the original was so good and it was the highest grossing movie of 1969.
But the teen queen faces pressure from all sides, and mom is first to defend her daughter. Everybody always casting dispersions about her weight issues and things like that. What do you say to that?
She does. Tell me. Do the math.
I'm over it.
She did have a bout with anxiety. She has bronchial asthma, so she did get sick on the set, and it was just the hours and the craziness.
Yeah.
And we actually recorded an album the same time, so it was a little overload.
As a mom, you've got to really want to be able to protect your daughter, and you can't all the time.
You know, her best friends are all in college, and I tell their mothers, well, you're not going to go to the frat parties with them. You have to let them go a little bit.
Right.
Lindsay's going to be 19 July 2nd, so I think it's important for them to experience good, bad, and different as well, as long as you're there, and Lindsay's smart.
Even so, Lindsay's had some unwarranted mishaps, like when paparazzi recently crashed into her car. How is she feeling after the accident and everything? That must have been so scary.
She was a little frazzled, but she's fine.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. It was scary. It is a scary thing.
But mom says one thing's for sure when talking tabloids.
Please do not believe what you read as a mother.
We all have a fondness for our very first car, so the stars wanted to share what theirs was.
I had a Dodge Dart Swinger that I called Rhonda, and she was terribly ugly, but my best friend had a matching Dodge Dart Swinger.
I bought a used BMW.
My first car was uncharacteristically a Porsche, but I guess I just wanted to get something fast.
The former Batman's was a VW Bug, just like Herbie.
This was $500. I got one $500 where it was totally clean, cherry, as they say. I talked them down to $495.
What up, dog?
I had a '69 Jade Green Riviera.
So sad.
I lost my virginity in that car.
Look,
We have our Herbie Fully Loaded
we have
cars
Herbie
here.
Fully Loaded cars.
We're not completely
We're gonna race, but
understanding how to work them.
no, we're not the brightest when it comes to remote control objects.
That's true.
You know something, though, speaking of Herbie and all that good stuff?
What, Juliana?
Lindsay is one of Tinseltown's youngest and wealthiest stars.
But celebs like Lindsay and Hillary know stardom can come at a high price. We take you inside the lives of Hollywood's million-dollar babies.
I'm growing up too, and I'm exploring and I'm learning. I'm really lucky to be here.
They've made it in Hollywood in a big way. According to Forbes magazine, teen stars have become big power players. Just this past year, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen earned $21 million, Hilary Duff $15 million, and Lindsay Lohan $11 million. And look for Hilary to gain some speed.
The most interesting story right now is Hilary Duff, whose mother is very much intent on turning her into the next Olsen twins. Not coincidentally, she's now being managed by the Olsen twins' former manager.
No pain, no gain. The stars worked overtime for their fortune. Mary-Kate and Ashley do everything from movies to TV to videos. Jamie Lynn Spears is not only doing her Nickelodeon show, but now her clothes on Zoe 101 are being made into a fashion line. And Hilary and Lindsay both do movies and music.
It's very overwhelming. I haven't done something like this in so long. I've been working so much.
But if work wasn't hard enough, they deal with a lot of social pressures. An insider to the stars told us how difficult it is to be rich, famous, and young.
Who wants to go out, after working all day and go out for a bite to eat or go out dancing and have to worry about cars crashing into you or running people over because there's camera crews on top of your car. Now, young Hollywood, they're finding like these little fun local spots to go to where there's not all the paparazzi.
The stars try to avoid the paparazzi, but some photographers don't give up that easily.
I just tried to go to Mexico for my birthday last week, and they followed us to the airport, and they followed us to the home we were staying. And then I read about my birthday party with my celebrity friends in the paper the next day. We can't get away from anything anymore.
It becomes such a surreal life that you really lose. It almost gets difficult because you lose track of who you really are. You have to take the time to surround yourself with the right people and, you know, just be yourself and be thankful.
And surrounding themselves with the right people seems to be the formula for success, for keeping their feet on the ground and those millions in safekeeping.
Friday for allegedly stealing.
They're one of the top music trios of all time, so why would Destiny's Child call it quits? We went straight to the source for this 411.
What's been happening is about the biggest news in the music industry, Destiny's Child breaking up, or are they?
It's so crazy because people keep saying y'all are gonna break up like we got in an argument or like we don't like each other or something, so we decided to break up. And of course that's not true at all.
What's true, the girls say, is that after 14 years and 40 million records sold, it is time to go their separate ways. And with their current CD and tour entitled Destiny Fulfilled, we shouldn't be surprised.
This was always our plan. We have been saying it since the beginning of the record, but people are just like, oh, are you serious?
The girls are serious about their solo careers. Beyonce's been raking in the movie roles. Michelle has starred on Broadway. She's got a new Gap commercial, and she is looking forward to this new phase in her life.
We're blessed to have the gift and talents to sing and dance, but what if there's something else you do? It could be cooking, you know?
And Kelly's career's been cooking. She's got a movie in the works, and she's getting married. But anything beyond that?
I'm chilling, you know, I don't know what God has in store for me next, so we'll just see.
I'm your girl, you're my girl, we're your girls, won't you know that we love you?
And who knows, the girls told us they might even one day get together again.
At this age, it's really not smart to say never, right? Because we still have no idea what our destiny is in 5 years, 10 years. I think it's important for us to end everything in our lives at a high point, and it just seems like it's a good time right now.
The girls' final tour swings through the U.S. beginning July 8th.
Yes, Nancy's wedding. It's almost upon us. In less than a week, my co-anchor's life as a single woman will come to a close when she joins the very handsome Keith Zubchevich in holy matrimony. But this past weekend, as the countdown wound down, it was time to enjoy a shower fit for only a Hollywood queen.
Hi! Hey, welcome to Sparty.
Thank you.
We're gonna get you in your robes and slippers.
Okay.
And today you're gonna have manicures, pedicures, massages.
Now this is my kind of shower.
Yeah.
I like this.
But this wasn't your normal bridal shower. Those are so 2004. Today, it's about a poolside spa.
Awesome. Nice. Great way to spend the morning.
Mix in a party celebrating the future Mrs. Z's upcoming nuptials.
The future Mrs. Z. That's me.
And voila, you've got a Sparty.
So happy for you. A Sparty, huh? I like it.
Look at this. I'm in Bermuda. Wow.
Definitely needed this, that's for sure.
Yes.
For the wedding planning stress.
That's it.
Nancy, along with her closest friends and family, slipped on fluffy robes and slippers for some much-deserved pampering.
I am so relaxed. It's wonderful. I just want to go take a nap now.
While some got their tarot cards read, others were treated to manicures.
We're getting all pretty-fied.
Pedicures and massages.
This guy around the corner rocked my entire universe. All of the knots in my back completely melted away. They're at the bottom of the pool right now. Fabulous.
You're not going to be single anymore.
I know. What are we going to talk about instead?
We can't go to the strip clubs anymore.
You what?
You're one of the few men allowed at the ladies' shower.
Well, I'm very grateful for that.
And you're so cute in a robe.
Well, I had to make sure they had a big enough one.
As I always say, what's a bridal party without a nice surprise? So unbeknownst to Nancy, we gave her future husband Keith his own robe, and well, he brought the roses.
out here.
You're shaking just like you did when you got my number.
Oh, it was so much fun, Billy. We missed you.
I've never seen Nancy make out on camera. Coming up, more True Love.
And now Kong is toppling over. He's underbalancing. Run, run.
You can run from director Peter Jackson's King Kong, but you can't hide. All 9 NBC Universal networks will televise a 2.5-minute trailer tonight at 8:59 and 30 seconds with a potential of 109 million viewers.
It was seeing King Kong when I was 9 years old that made me want to become a filmmaker. It was literally a life-changing experience.
What took her, Carl? You saw something.
Adrian Brody, Naomi Watts, and Jack Black star in this 21st century retelling. And yes, Watts will have to interact with a computer-generated Kong.
What drew me to it was that it was an event film, that it is special effects, that it is so huge in stature, but it's also got really interesting and important themes.
It's going to satisfy all your excitement roller coaster needs. It's just going to be so awesome.
I can't wait. I really can't wait.
That's how you get people fired up for a movie, right?
Oh, yeah, much shorter than the wait for Kong this Friday.
Well, Johnny's on a short list of big-time stars Ms. Dakota Fanning has yet to work with. And this week, Hollywood's leading young lady adds another major star in War of the Worlds. Good to see you as always. At just 11 years old, Dakota Fanning's already had more hit movies than birthdays.
Did you hear that?
Starring alongside a Hollywood who's who of Oscar winners and superstars like
Sean Penn, Denzel Washington, Robert De Niro.
Get a hug? And now the one and only
Tom Cruise,
who jumps into the role of Dakota's father in War of the World.
I can't tell you now. He is so cool to be around, and you know, just his smile is so fun to see every day. I just couldn't wait to see him in the mornings when we were filming.
It's part of a contract. I have to carry her everywhere.
Now, were you a fan before you got a chance to hook up with Tom?
I think everybody's a fan of Tom Cruise. Whose car is this?
The brilliant young actress confided some behind-the-scenes secrets to Extra when we met up to talk about the new Steven Spielberg sci-fi epic. You're so believable when you're on screen. Where do you get that? You're just this young lady. How do you make that so real?
All the sets look so real, and Tom's acting is so real, and just all feels so real. And then, so for a minute when you're in the take, you just feel like it's actually happening. Get down! When Steven says cut, you're like, oh yeah, it's fake, wait. Oh my God, this is a movie, I'm filming a movie right now.
Rachel?
Dad, it's really scary. Dad.
So you get caught up in the moments when you're doing it?
Definitely, definitely, because if you feel like it's actually going on. I mean, we had 1,000 extras, and it was raining and snowing, and things were exploding.
And you're running everywhere?
We're running up hills and jumping in water, and it was insane.
I want to know, were those your real screams? Because those are pretty blood-curdling.
They were.
Was that part of the script, or some of those were just genuinely reacting?
No, some of those were genuinely just scary.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
See what all that screaming's about when War of the Worlds explodes into cinemas this Wednesday.
Now, handsome hunk Mike Piazza was baseball's most eligible bachelor.
Yep, but now the Mets met his match, and by the looks of his new bride, it's the best catch Mike ever made.
Tanika Ray has the extra exclusive.
Mets superstar slugger Mike Piazza and his new bride, former Baywatch beauty Alicia Richter, are celebrating their 5-month wedding anniversary with Extra.
Hey, Extra. I'm Alicia Richter, and welcome to our home.
They invited us into their home, and they're sharing their personal wedding video for the first time. The press-shy couple just moved into their newly renovated New York City spread.
This is like our refuge. This is like our quiet, you know, sort of escape.
And only Extra's getting a private tour of their stunning 2-story downtown apartment.
It's modern, but I think it has a relaxed feel to it.
Alicia designed the entire 3,000-square-foot space.
She did an amazing job.
With top-of-the-line kitchen, dining room, and comfortable living space, including 3 bathrooms and 2 master suites.
This is my contribution to the apartment, the electronics.
Mike winds down with his awesome stereo system and flat-screen TVs. But downtime really begins with his 300-bottle wine cellar.
For Extra, we're gonna go with Dom today, okay? I got some cigars in here with my favorite cigar cutter here from the French Revolution.
I'm gonna show you my favorite part of the house.
A glass catwalk takes you to a private deck and outdoor kitchen.
She's a great cook, but, you know, we just like to have people over, friends and family, and just entertain.
So this is our bedroom. It's an upper loft.
The sprawling suite has its own terrace with a secret window. Looks like Mike and Alicia hit a home run.
Bye, Extra. Thanks for coming over.
Later.
Well, it's a marriage made in heaven for Kiefer.
Katie and Cruz glide in on a cycle and then collide with Will on the red carpet. Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Steinis.
And for Mary Hart, I'm Jan Carl. I was there for the Rumble. The War of the Worlds broke out in Hollywood in a special event for the fans. Tom and his future missus were greeted with screams and cheers in Los Angeles last night as they zoomed into the special fan screening of War of the Worlds aboard a slick Honda Room. Tom ended his world tour here on Hollywood Boulevard with two of his favorite things, his bike and his girl. Thousands of fans jammed the street in front of the legendary Grauman's Chinese Theater to catch a glimpse of the dynamic duo who were decked out in perfect chopper attire, leather jackets, jeans, and the coolest of shades. It is now 6 o'clock. Tom has just started signing autographs. Let's see if he can beat his New York record of an hour and a half. Just as he had done on every stop of his worldwide promotional tour, Tom cruised with his fans. Well, it's been half an hour and Tom is still going strong. The crowd went into a renewed frenzy with the surprise arrival of Big Willie. When Will Smith showed up, it turned from War of the Worlds to War of the Megastars. Tom broke away from his fans to warmly greet his buddy. Katie got a hug and a kiss, too. Talk about a great photo op. Then it was back to work. It's perfect timing. Tom is right behind me. It has been an hour and 45 minutes. Hollywood's got the record, and he's not finished yet. There was no shortage of stars in the house, but nobody could outshine Cruz and Katie, who never took their hands off each other as they posed for the press. As the couple made their way through the media gauntlet, Tom had a little something special just for me. Katie got a kiss on the red carpet, but so did I. The highly anticipated sci-fi adventure thriller explodes into theaters tomorrow. In New York, Jennifer Connelly was radiant on the red carpet at the premiere of her spooky new psychological thriller, Dark Water.
I thought it was scary when I saw it just in the editing room.
Jennifer's husband, Paul Bettany, accompanied his wife, but some were wondering what's up with the new look. Paul will be playing the role of the albino Silas in the film adaptation of the blockbuster bestseller, The Da Vinci Code.
They haven't started shooting yet, so they're still working on hair and makeup tests.
Dark Water opens a week from Friday, going head-to-head with three pretty tough guys and one very hot chick. ET's Vanessa Minnillo knows where the Fantastic Four were hanging out today.
Jan, Jessica Alba is scorching in this comic book come to life. And here in New York, the sexy star had fans going gaga.
It's wonderful. It's so nice when you get to do a movie that there's already a following, there's a built-in audience.
The Fantastic Four faithful began lining up in front of Jim Hanley's universe last night for a chance to meet the superheroes. Oh, and maybe they were just a little excited to get a glimpse of Jessica. As gorgeous as Jessica is in both real life and the film, Michael Chiklis, well...
Next time I'll probably put a wetsuit on and 60-pound backpack and just walk around all day.
As of last night, it was 6 huge premieres and counting for War of the Worlds. And just in case there are some people out there who hadn't heard, the movie opens tomorrow. Tom held premiere number 7 just for the fans.
5:45 p.m. Tom Cruise is in on his red Honda motorcycle with his lady love holding on tight to her man, the 5-carat rock in clear sight. The couple were the picture of togetherness, donning matching outfits, jeans, black t-shirts, black boots, leather jackets, and sunglasses. But hey, the question is, where are their helmets? 6:45 p.m. After spending an hour on Hollywood Boulevard with fans, Tom addresses the crowd of thousands.
Hey, you guys just have a great summer. Thank you for coming out, y'all. This premiere is for you all.
Then he hits the red carpet for another hour of autograph signing and photo posing, all while Katie looked on lovingly and kept a spare black marker in her back pocket just in case.
I know it was love.
Cruise's pal and fellow Scientologist Leah Remini was eager to congratulate the newly engaged couple and fast to shut down criticism of Tom's newfound openness and sometimes over-the-top outpouring of love for Katie.
Well, people are just not used to seeing him that way. He's a lovely person. He loves to play games. He's goofy. He's fun, you know. Matter of fact, after being with them, I said to my husband, Angelo, you better start jumping on couches, buddy. I want to see a little jump or two.
7:35 p.m. as Tom nears the final group of fans, a superstar surprise as Big Willie Will Smith, who had been upstairs at the Kodak Theater rehearsing for the BET Award, shows up. The two have a friendly tussle, and then Will meets Tom's soon-to-be wife. 15 minutes later at 7:50 p.m., Tom's jacket comes off and he and Katie pose for their last photos together before heading into the theater. The film finally hits the theaters tomorrow, but for a sneak peek at scenes from War of the Worlds today, you can log on to accesshollywood.com.
I think she feels overlooked, and she might as well be invisible.
It's nice to be wanted sometimes, Reed. Look at me.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Here's your first look at Fantastic Four, where hundreds of hours were spent on the special effects for Jessica Alba's disappearing act, making her transformation appear seamless.
Later on in the movie, she embraces that power.
Susan, you're fired. But according to Jessica, even though the requisite tights are present, the Fantastic Four are not your typical superheroes.
They don't put on masks, so they're constantly living their superhero status.
Jennifer Connelly looked resplendent in a Victor and Rolf dress at the premiere of her thriller Dark Water. Husband Paul Bettany was by her side, sporting platinum blonde hair for his role as the albino in the Da Vinci Code. Paul is a blonde. Do they have more fun?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
It's a yes.
Well, you may have noticed we've been a little giddy as of late over Nancy's impending wedding to Keith Zubchevich. Now, to be serious for a moment, is this guy the right guy for this wonderful woman? So with your help, let's meet the groom.
He's just the most wonderful man ever.
Literally from the first word we spoke to even today, I fall more in love with her every conversation. She's just an amazing person.
Fully smitten Keith is certainly not the first to fancy Nancy, who's had her fair share of A-list admirers.
Can I pick up your fiance?
So how did Keith sweep her off her feet? Was it the eyes Nancy describes as piercingly blue? But seriously, who is this Zubchevich fella anyway?
I'm Vice President of Riverbed Technologies.
A highly successful technology whiz, Keith is also a father of two boys, little Carson, who's 6, and Tyler, who's 9, both of whom already love their stepmom-to-be.
She's really, really, really nice, and she can cook really good, too.
Being a single father, it's one thing that you really think about is I want to make sure I meet the right person that can handle both being a stepmom, but also is willing, and she's both.
It was boys' days out for Keith, his sons, and Nancy's father, Leonard, who all played a round of golf at the Angeles National Golf Club in L.A.
Can I go now?
And on this very golf course, like any respectable Southerner, Keith asked Nancy's father for his blessing before popping the question.
He said, Leonard says there's something I want to talk to you about.
And I stammered into the conversation, and he stopped, and he said, where are we going with this?
He says, I've been meaning to tell you how much I like your daughter and how much I love her.
And he said, okay, first, know what you're getting into.
I said, as long as you love her, I'll love you. He said, when you quit loving her and taking care of her, you're going to be off my list.
Nancy's dad wasn't the only one privy to the surprise.
Just don't tell Nancy that I'm going to propose to her.
Which Keith did over dinner, or tried to.
Before he could get it all out, both of the little kids ran over and hugged and kissed me, and and he goes, I was going to ask you to marry me.
There's no question he's a worthy man and a very lucky one, too.
I'm John Kelly in Hollywood, wherefore Mr. Tom Cruise buried in that crowd. His world tour for War of the Worlds continues to be a non-stop tour of peace, love, and good vibrations for all of his faithful fans. Yeah, Tom really kicked it into high gear last night with a very special War of the Worlds preview just for them. Tom on his hot new motorcycle revving up and pumping up the hometown crowd with a motorcycle parade up and down the red carpet with fiancée Katie Holmes. That was a hell of an entrance. That was sweet. This was the superstar's very own way of saying thanks for the love and devotion fans have showered on him in Tokyo, London, Madrid, New York, and now back home in Hollywood.
Hey, you guys just have a great summer. Thank you for coming out, y'all.
As he always does, Cruz gave all of himself as he reached out to touch the fans.
Yeah, try 2 solid hours of signing autographs.
Among them, a long list of Oscar winners and nominees, including his man, Big Willie Will Smith, Virginia Madsen, and Sir Anthony Hopkins with wife Stella, and a couple of starstruck nieces.
Why do you think fans just gravitate towards him? Because everywhere he goes, they follow.
Great energy.
Also joining the party, King of Queens star Leah Remini, a very, very close friend of Tom's who rarely misses one of Cruz's premieres.
Is he stalking you or are you stalking him?
Tom?
Yeah.
Me and my husband both are stalking Tom. Yeah, we're hoping to make out with him tonight.
Tom and I talked about his undying affection for the fans at the New York premiere.
They all feel like they know you, don't they?
Man, yeah, they do. It's kind of wild. It's wonderful.
And Tom's had the pleasure of getting to know a lot of them personally.
You know, I talk to their families, and you know, a lot of people, as I said earlier, are sharing like that they're in love and they're getting married and they're talking about these things. So a lot of that's going on right now, and a lot of congratulations.
That's congrats on the engagement, toasting the dynamic duo of Tom and Katie, showing no signs of slowing down.
Jennifer Connelly was ravishing in red at last night's New York premiere of her scary new film, Dark Water.
I've got my husband here, I've got friends here.
Hubby Paul Bettany worked the red carpet with Jennifer's co-stars John C. Reilly and tiny newcomer Ariel Gady.
Now, you're so pretty in your dress.
Oh, well, this is a Bill Blass design.
She's such a sweet girl. She's really great in the film, too.
Dark Water opens July 8th. No dancing shoes for Jennifer Connelly, but she could definitely use a towel. That's right, the Oscar winner got absolutely soaked in her new movie that's sure to send a chill up your spine. You may never want to take a bath again after you see Jennifer Connelly's new psychological thriller, Dark Water. Jennifer plays a single mom who leases an apartment drowning in secrets from a broker played by John C. Reilly.
Get stuck in here, huh?
From mysterious leaks in the ceiling to faucets gushing dark, murky water, it's enough to scare the heck out of any New York apartment dweller.
That's good. That's what it's supposed to do.
I sat down with the Academy Award winner who told me she took quite a pounding during the making of the film.
I think they said it was like 70 pounds of water pressure coming at me.
Did you just like lose your footing, just take air
I had huge bruises all over my shoulders from just sort of standing in the jets.
And Jennifer revealed that wasn't the only danger from the constant deluge of all that water pressure.
I got silly putty in my ears to protect the eardrums. And, you know, I'm like, what? What did you, what?
Williams, I need you to calm down. I need it. Your daughter needs it. Just calm down.
Soak up all the scary secrets hiding in Dark Water when it floods the big screen July 8th.
What's up, everybody? Some desperate housewives are on the loose in Europe.
The women of Wisteria Lane are just some of the stars kicking up their heels in glamorous Monte Carlo. And our Jerry Pinicoli's got all the action.
It was housewives hysteria at the 45th annual Monte Carlo Television Festival.
What's your name? ¿Cómo gusta tenemos? India. Oh, it's India.
As our Michael Corbett joined Nicolette Sheridan, Marcia Cross, and Brenda Strong for the European debut of Desperate Housewives.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, I must say. We started off 2 weeks ago in London. Just arrived from Rome a couple of days ago, and voila.
From toasting Nicolette on a yacht to joining the ladies for a night on the town, Extra was there every step of the way.
There's nowhere in the world you're going to be able to go that people aren't going to know you and this show. How does that feel?
Well, you know what's really great is wherever I go, they're so happy to see me alive. They're like, oh, you're not dead.
For real,
yeah. For real.
Do you think it'll translate as well in Europe and worldwide as it does?
It has. I mean, I have people coming up to me from Scotland and Spain and Ireland and Bangladesh. I'm not kidding.
While much of the world is seeing The Housewives for the first time, we're already thinking about season 2.
Let's talk about next season. Now, come on, we got to get
dish,
you. We got to get you in bed more.
You've come all the way to Monte Carlo to try to get me in bed more.
Yeah, hey,
are you listening to this?
Who hasn't? Come on.
Incroyable.
love.
So what do you think? Is your husband still alive? Is he really dead?
They don't tell me. I won't know until I read the scripts.
While the ladies were quiet about next season, we did get the inside scoop on Nicolette and fiancé Nicholas Soderblom.
Here we come. When's the wedding question? I can feel it.
I wasn't even going to ask that, but now that you've brought it up, when's the wedding?
I know, we're thinking 2025.
Nice. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Good. Well, later than never.
We'll toast to that. July 12th.
It's the murder mystery that rocked New York, a gruesome killing in the ritzy Hamptons. Now the sensational tale of divorce, deception, and death is coming to television. It was an intense day on the set of Murder in the Hamptons.
Do not test me, or you will find yourself on the wrong end of a blunt object.
A TV movie about the high-profile Hamptons murder that made national news. Millionaire Ted Ammon was killed in his Long Island mansion in 1995 during a bitter divorce battle from wife Generosa.
We'll never really know what drove her, or if in fact she did murder Ted Ammon.
Without a Trace's Poppy Montgomery plays the complex real-life character Generosa, who later dies of cancer. And actor Sean Christian is the electrician with a dubious past, Danny Pelosi, seen here in a local news broadcast.
What happened to Mr. Ammon is a sin.
But Christian says his portrayal of Pelosi won't include that thick Long Island accent.
No, unacceptable. I think it becomes distracting to the story, so we tempered it with a little bit of East Coast kind of blue-collar guy.
Pelosi was eventually convicted of Ted's murder.
He believes he will not get caught. Nothing will happen to him, ever.
Shot entirely in Toronto, a little TV magic transformed this mansion into the infamous East Hampton spread.
Hello, Extra, and welcome to my Hamptons estate.
David Sutcliffe plays the tragic Ammon. He told Extra shooting the gory death scene was his biggest challenge.
It completely freaked me out. Like, you start to think about death and what if I got killed?
Ripped from the headlines, Murder in the Hamptons airs on Lifetime next Monday.
All right, Chris. She's got a shake like no other in the music world. Yes, it's the singing sensation known simply as Shakira. Now Tanika Ray shakes things up with the fastest hips on the planet.
Hola, Extra.
With killer curves and moves that won't quit. We're one-on-one with Latin singing sensation Shakira, who's been shaking those famous hips worldwide. The Colombian-born beauty turned international superstar is working double time, releasing 2 albums, Oral Fixation Volume 1 and 2, in 2 different languages, English and Spanish.
Now you're satisfying your fixation on 2 albums. That's a big undertaking. Why 2?
I swear to you, it wasn't planned that way. One day I found myself with 60 songs that I had written, and at the end, I came up with 20 songs that I liked very much.
Along with her new albums, the 3-time Latin Grammy winner also has a sexy new move that she broke out on Good Morning America.
Every time I was dancing, I was hearing the song, I was dancing to it that way. I was asking to myself, what is the only part in my body I haven't shaken? I haven't moved, Bingo, my chest.
And I got a lesson in the Shakira shake from the sexy star herself.
You're good. You better.
Looks like Shakira's shaking things up in the music business.